Alarkin from Judson University. Annalise Cisneros from Judson University. Quite a few of these young athletes from Judson University. Nayela Cisneros from Judson University. Lauren Harris, Marist College. Jennifer Lopez. Hey, J-Lo.
Hey.
In the Racewalk. Elgin Sharks Track Club. Catherine Miley, Marist College. Kaylee Shapiro, Walk USA. Kayla Torres, Walk USA. Marianne Daniels, CT Racewalkers. Grace Endy, Westfield High School. Taylor Ewert from Beaver Creek. Junaliz Velaz, Juana Diaz Race Club. Paolo Pirantoni, Juana Diaz Race Club. And Rafiki Vaturi, Mission Valley Track Club. So we're looking at bib numbers 27 through 40. Bib numbers 27 through 40, and we'll give you guys a little information on all of these athletes as we go. We got a few stats on everybody, but we'll just say that this is the Olympic development race walk. Maria Alcorn, 19 years old. Hometown, Cieza, Spain, Murcia, Spain. She's 9 years competing. Her 5K personal best, 25:25. So keep in mind, these are Olympic development athletes. What did our young lady finish with in the last race, the high school?
She was right around 25:10.
So outstanding to see her up there with Olympic development caliber athletes. But Maria Alarcon, two-time national champion while under 16 years of age in the Spanish national championships. Third place at the under 18 Spain championships, born and raised in Spain.
Taylor Ewert out front already, way out front. You know, she's put it out there that she's maybe going after the junior record. The meet record here is 20:56. But from all the way back to 1996, Michelle Roll has that. Last year, Maria Michikafi. Yep, Maria Michikafi ran last year, and she has won here a number of times. But she walked it in 21:48. Taylor Ewert, we saw her in the DMR team from Beaver Creek, ran well. I believe they were second in the high school DMR. Yep, she ran a 4:54 mile to anchor that relay. But I've seen her run all over this year. She was at Foot Locker Cross Country Championship. She was at the Nike NXN Cross Country Championship. She's been indoors. She's been outdoors. She just loves to compete, whether it's running or walking. But such a nice girl, too. It's fun to talk with her because she's so excited about the sport. Whether she, you know, she's got so many friends and fans because everyone's watching. What event is she going to do? She's also a steeplechaser. She likes to do it all.
Well, she's got a really strong presence on social media, always putting up some cool photos, but in every one of those photos, she's always got a big smile.
She does. She just competed in a track race just a couple weeks ago in brutal conditions, and she ran really well, but she's saying it was one of the hardest ones she's ever competed in. Rain and wind and cold, and, you know, that's what makes these athletes tough.
She's a 2018 USA Track and Field Youth Athlete of the Year. Busted wide open the 3,000-meter mark, 13:31 split while on her way to a record win, 22:38 in the 5K.
And 22:38 is the U.S. junior record, and that's what she wants to get today.
Well, I would like to see this weather help her out just a little bit. Really windy out there. Temperatures are down 52 degrees. Hey, it's gone up 2 degrees.
I know, it doesn't feel like it because that wind has really picked up. She's coming up on 1,200 meters here. So she's locked in right at 145, 146 pace per lap.
She's a junior American record holder in the mile. She owns that mile record, 3K. See if she can get another 5K record.
You know, when you're talking about her, and she's very fast on the track for running as well. And you sometimes wonder, what is she going to choose? But I think at this age, you have to just keep building that cardiovascular system. But the one thing that's nice about Taylor is that she loves to do both events, so both running and walking. And I think that's really where you see athletes really flourish, is when they're just passionate about being a good athlete. So fun to see her kind of doing all different events. Miles, she's doing the steeple, like I said, 5Ks. I don't think we've seen her do a 10K yet for, no 10Ks.
So here's all of her outdoor personal bests at 2,000 meters. 6:38, 3,000, 14:24, 5K, 22:38, and she has walked a 10K, 45:57.
Well, she has,
yep.
but not run.
Well, interesting.
Yeah, I don't think she's run a 10K yet. That could be, I could be wrong there, but she's broke.
She's walked a 10K.
Yeah. She's been under 17 minutes for a 5K for running. She's just fast all the way around.
So 10,000 meters on the track, she's gone 49:54, but 10,000 meters on a road course, she's gone 45:57.
So right at 7 minutes.
Well, we certainly could see Taylor going to college, running cross country, running track and field, but specializing in race walking at the national level and the international level as she makes international teams.
Yeah, you know, I shouldn't assume, but as a commentator, I've chatted with her and talked to her, and I thought 2020, this young lady is going to be going for the Racewalk and then going into some more running events. Well, when I asked her that, we were at a running event. So I think when we were in Foot Locker, we talked about that. And she did say she wanted to have her future in running. But now, talking with Don Lawrence and some other people, now they're saying maybe, no, her future is in Racewalk. So, you know, think of having the option of that. I mean, that is a pretty nice thing to have, is having the option of, what do you want to try to make, you know, international teams in, Racewalk or running? You don't see that very often where they can do either one, and that's what this lady is. I mean, this young lady is. She is a very good runner and walker, and I think that the future is here with her.
Did we get a mile split there for her?
Right over 7 minutes.
Okay.
So she is on pace. She's going to have to hold it right here. That last 400 was her slowest right now at 149. But I know she's watching the clock. She's looking at her watch. But it's tough conditions out here, especially when you're by yourself and no one to block that wind for you.
Let's see how she uses some of the other competitors to slipstream them just a little bit, walk behind them as much as you can before passing them, going around them.
Yeah, she put a surge on there. I know she looked at the clock, and I think she saw that she needed to get going if she wants to stay on pace. I was looking at her social media last night. She was at Valley Forge yesterday. Looked like she's been taking in the sights of Philadelphia. It's beautiful out there to go and get a training or a workout in.
Yeah, I have to say, Carrie, I'm cold.
I have too. I need a Kleenex because my nose, it's kind of that kind of cold. My nose is dripping a little bit. I have gloves on. But, you know, it's actually, besides the wind, it's a nice temperature for distance athletes. Well, thank you.
I come prepared. A decathlete's bag is endless. I have everything you would need in that bag in my backpack. I get my Kleenex.
Thank you. Being an athlete, though, you know, I'm just used to using my gloves. Not very ladylike.
Shirt sleeve.
Yeah. But Taylor, you're out in front. Lauren Harris and Anali Cisneros, they're working together in second and third.
Nayeli Cisneros, 20 years of age from Jensen University, competed for Team USA. Oof.
Losing our monitors here.
We are. Monitors and notes. Wow, big surge came in. Three-time NAIA All-American, second at the NAIA Indoor Nationals at 3,000 meters. Her sister, Nayeli Cisneros, 21 years old, also at Jensen University. Seven-time Team USA Racewalk athlete, two-time junior national champ, four-time NAIA national champion. Studying biochem, applying to sports med school in hopes of becoming a doctor. Annalie's 5K PR, 24:09. Sisters hail from Elgin, Illinois. Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, in the race walk here today.
I know you'd like that. Yesterday you missed.
Also from Elgin, Illinois.
Yesterday you missed Dan O'Brien was racing as well.
Really?
I know you missed that one. He's in the distance events.
So there's probably 4 or 5 Dan O'Briens at the Penn Relays today. there's a writer for Track and Field News. His name's Dan O'Brien.
Nice.
Jennifer Lopez, 25:46 for 5K PR. She was an Olympic trials qualifier, clear back in 2016. Competes for the Eldon Sharks Track Club.
Keeping an eye on that time here. 22:38 is what she was hoping to get, Taylor Ewert. She's locking back in. Right around that last lap was at 150, so she needs to stay right here. It's so impressive to see these young athletes. You know, I guess a lot of times when I was racing when I was young, I went out super hard. And then I crashed hard for a little bit, and then I kicked home hard. You know, now the training has really gotten so much more advanced. You know, they do workouts a little bit differently. I mean, I did good workouts, but I wasn't so much in tune with everyone else's workouts and following the plans that are out online now. And I think that athletes are really benefiting from the way that the sport has grown in the last, 20 years even.
Well, I was so impressed. I've been to a number of Foot Locker cross-country championships, and when that gun goes off, that first quarter mile, you guys run so hard. How many of those races did you go to?
We went to 3 of them, and they were so fun.
All San Diego?
Yep.
All right, and that course, I mean, you
have apart.
Well, you got to get out in front.
Yep.
So you just run so hard in that first 500 or 600 meters. But I was always amazed. It seems like a dead sprint, and then you guys get into your running.
Well, and Taylor had such a great race there this last December. She was 4th there, 3rd at NXN, the Nike Cross Country Nationals in Portland. You know, she's really had just a phenomenal last couple years, really blossoming into such a great athlete.
But it's experiences like that that can really help you as you get into international competition. Should be coming up on 2 miles here momentarily. We'll give you those splits.
Last 2 laps have been right at 150. And she's got to kind of think about now focusing here with 1 mile to go, kind of getting back into that rhythm these next 2 laps, because she'll kick hard. Everybody gets excited when they see 800 meters to go, 1K to go.
Got some people on that side giving her some encouragement, benefiting a little bit more than the men's race this morning. This gun went off at 7 a.m. sharp. Just a few people in the stands, but now quite a few more.
So 1 mile to go. She went through 2 miles in 15:15.
And our regulars.
Excuse me. No, she went through it. I keep looking at that. It's 3,400.
There we go. 14:30?
Roughly.
Our regulars are showing up here to the right of this, Carrie.
Oh, yeah.
People are finding their way into the stadium and getting ready for a long day at track and field.
And now she's starting to move around some of the other competitors, lapping them.
And she just looks a little bit more determined. There's a little bit more pop in that race action. She's back down into the 147 lap there. She's in the high 140s. She dropped into the 150s for a couple laps. Now, boom, she drops back into 147. I like to see that change of tempo, change of rhythm.
Just over 3 laps to go for Taylor Ewert. You know, her family's so nice too. I've met them before and they're really encouraging. Keep it fun for her. You know, when you are somebody that is so good at so many different events, you have to keep it fun. You got to keep it light, especially at this age. You know, she can start putting that pressure on, start thinking about all those international events that she is hoping to one day make. But yeah, we have to remember she's still a teenager and she still needs to just go out and work hard but have fun at the same time. But I think you're right. You see a smile on her face all the time. That's just who she is. She's kind. She's always encouraging everybody else. She's really made good friends within the sport. You can see that on her social media. Different people, you know, excited to see her doing so well in the race walk, but then getting to line up with her for the running events.
Well, I think, you know, outside of the fact that she's highly talented, she's very motivated, the best thing she's got going for her is that she's not locked into just doing one thing.
Yep.
You know, when you see a young lady like this just race walking all of the time, there's a chance she could get burned out in her early 20s. But the fact is that she's doing a lot of different things. And I love athletes who play different sports. When you've got the versatility and certainly the aggressive nature and tendency to do different things, you're going to give your body a rest.
1K to go. She was just under 18 minutes, I believe, with 1K to go. So she's going to be really close. I think she's going to get this record.
Well, Nick Christie got it this morning, and he blew out the record. We'll see if we can get a second record today.
Lots of PRs today, even though it is windy. We're seeing a lot of good racing out there. Coming up, 2 laps to go.
They combined the men's race, Olympic development, juniors, and masters. We saw a pretty large field in the girls' high school 5K, and this is the premier race walk event at the Penn Relays here, the Olympic development race walk, featuring Taylor Ewert, just 17 years of age, from Beaver Creek, Ohio. I almost said Iowa.
I know, I'm trying to do the math here now. So she went with 2 laps to go, about 19 minutes. Oh, it's going to be close.
Out there when you're walking, do you think to yourself, oh, this is going to be close? Or you're just like,
Yes.
no, man, just put in another good lap. Put in another good lap.
No, I think she's been paying attention. She's taking her lap splits over here on our side. And so I think she's watching the clock.
Don't think I would have been a good distance runner or race walker. I just don't do math that well in my head.
I can't do it as well as I used to either, but you know, when you're racing and you're so in tune to that, and like I said, she's had to race the clock a lot. She's used to it, but she has different pacing going on all the time. You know, I was lucky. I was just doing my running event, so I always kind of knew, but she has to figure out. I mean, it's a big difference when she's running 22 minutes or walking 22 minutes versus running a sub 17. You have to kind of be willing to think on the fly.
She's coming down the home stretch, and when she hits the finish line, she'll have 1 lap remaining.
So she's been hitting right around 150, 149, 147 for her 400-meter split. So let's see. When she gets to this, when she goes by the finish line here, she'll have 400 to go. She's at 20:45. She's going to get it, I think.
Well, she's on pace. She just can't go any slower than about a 154 on this last lap.
Yeah, she's going to get it. She looks good. She's picking the people off, using that as that kind of that game, right? Each person is another point.
Yep, go get the next person.
Oh, she's going to be close, though. She needs to get to this. She's to be about 1 minute from right here. Whoa, she's going to be close. I think she'll get it within 5 or 6 seconds. Might be 10. Might be 10.
And there goes the tempo with 200 meters to go. The legs increase. The arm action a little bit more fervent now.
22:38 is the time we're watching for. What do you think it's going to be?
22:32.
I say 22:26.
Ooh. Covering the last 100 meters in 20 seconds. There she goes. That's benefit of a nice crowd over there on that home straight for her.
Oh my goodness, come on, she's looking great.
Just a junior in high school.
Oh, I said 22:26. She ran 22:28.
Nice.
A new junior record by 10 seconds.
Wow.
All alone the entire time.